Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Rance IX, the Hellmanian Revolution. Last time we saw the second council meeting of the Hellmanian Council and participated in a monster fight in the sewers, which went without any particular issues, even though Shizuka died pretty early on, and that was problematic. Now let us proceed to Maria's age event called Maria. Shizuka and Maria's tent. Maria brought a basket into the tent. I'm back. Got our laundry. Oh yeah? Thanks. Oh, it's already this late. Wanna go grab something to eat, Shizuka? Shizuka kept reading her book as she gave that rather vague response. Hey, if you're gonna sit inside during the day, you should at least turn the lights on. Otherwise, you'll end up needing glasses like I do. I guess. Shizuka replied as she turned the page. Jeez. Just then, someone ran into the tent. Yahahaha! Rance has arrived! Eek! Dot. Hey, don't sigh. Say something. Your fault for saying something sigh-worthy. So, this is your tent, huh? Looks pretty much like the other tents. What do you want? Does it look like I'm here to do the limbo? Wouldn't exactly surprise me. I never know what to expect with you. Like hell I would. You two ladies are living sad, sexless lives, and I'm here to bring you some joy. Now, let's fuck. Dot. I told you not to sigh. Well, whatever. Come on, let's do it. N-O. You know you want to. Well, I knew you'd say no, so it's no big deal. Let's forget about her, Maria. Oh, me? Uh-huh, since Shizuka says no. I'm gonna go eat. Huh? Hey, Shizuka, won't you say something? Say what? Normally you try to stop me, right? Like, you volunteer yourself instead, or whatever. That's usually how it goes. If Maria wants to, then that's her choice. Not that I approve, mind you. Shizuka said no more before she left the tent. What? Weirdo? Whatever. Let's do it, Maria. Here? Can't we go to your room? I can't wait. Is that a problem? Well, it's a tent. There is nothing separating us from outside but cloth. That's true. Now, let's fuck. You're not listening at all. And I will pause the recording here and continue when we are back. And we are back. Amazingly, this event was much better than the previous H events, because actually consent is really sexy. And this was nice compared to everything Rance has done to Kanami and Russian. And Ruperan. Let's continue. Late at night, Maria woke up in her tent. Rance is gone. I kinda hurt. Wonder if Shizuka is coming back. What happened yesterday? If Rance really did have sex with Shizuka, what would I think? To Rance, I'm just one of a whole bunch of girls. I can never have him to myself. So there is no reason I should get upset if Shizuka does anything with him. I shouldn't, but maybe it's because it's Shizuka. Because we're friends. I might actually hate it. No use thinking about this, so... it's cold. Think I'll go back to sleep for a bit. When I wake up, I'll have something warm to eat. ... And someone got some skill points. Was Shizuka added to the list? She was not. But there is another monkey oak, so I could do it with Tilt, but I will not for now. Is there anything new in the trivia section? Also no. In that case, let us continue to what appears to be Russian's event, Memories. Locks are good, lights are good. Yeah, that'll do. Late at night, I checked all the locks in the magic house while turning off the lights. Cleaning and laundry is all done. Tomorrow I need to take the dry clothes in. Come to think of it, when I get back to the room, there are clothes I need to mend. I went about the chore routine I'd gotten used to. When I first got here, I had no idea what to do. But Kanami taught me well, so now I can at least hold my own. When Master Rance touches my butt and such, it bothers me. But the work is kinda fun. I wonder if this is how Peruel felt. When I got back to my room, I sat at my desk and sewed up the little holes in Master Rance's socks. Rance, get you a better room, what the hell, man? Like, what is this shit? At least the boxes are kind of cute. This is... Zonen? Something like that? Zonen? I cannot tell. I could hardly say I was good at it, but I moved the needle slowly and carefully. Still, I was nodding off. Oh no, before I sleep, I have to take a bath. That reminds me, I wasn't even used to taking a bath after someone else used it at first, was I? But now, my consciousness gradually grew hazy until I fell into a deep slumber. ... 2 months ago. Hellman, Langbao. I woke up, like every day, in my stone room. Aha! So she is Empress Sheila. ... No. Yeah, so she is Empress Sheila pretending to be Peruel. I see. Good morning, Empress Sheila. Hello, Peruel. My maid cautiously bowed her head. Do I have anything scheduled for today? Nothing, no. I see. Do I have anything scheduled for tomorrow? Nothing, no. Oh. You have a banquet to attend in 2 weeks, and a meeting with the generals in 3. Yes? If it's within the premises, may I go outside? You can't. Empress Dowager Pamela has forbidden it. ... You can take a walk so long as it's inside the building, however. But, Empress Sheila, it isn't my place to give you anything more. I would have to speak with Empress Dowager Pamela. ... And her eyes go blank, because I guess she's sad. Please understand. I'm sorry. I, Sheila Hellman, was supposedly the most powerful person in this empire. But I couldn't even tell my maid what to do. I couldn't even go outside of my own will. Such was the life of Empress Sheila of Hellman. My loud footsteps echoed through the stone hallway as I walked. It was my home, which was known as the Inner Sanctum. Unless I had official business, I was never allowed to leave. This was the border. Anything past this room was off limits. Empress Sheila. Peruel's tone implied that I was walking too far. I can't go outside. Why? Because you don't need to. Okay. So reluctant to do so, I left. ... I had to walk and sit using the proper etiquette. Every day I did it over and over, without fail. I even had to follow rules for how to look at someone. I don't know if the cook changed over the last few years, but the food tasted different. Everything I ate felt like sand in my mouth. Yet I mindlessly ate it day after day. Then I slept when told, woke up when told, and asked about my empty schedule. And then I did it all over again. ... My father, the Emperor, passed away, and I took the throne. But did that truly change anything? My brother, Patton, was supposed to succeed him. But he died invading Liases, so the duty fell to me. I knew he was still alive, however, because his paramour Hunty secretly told me. I wanted to see Patton. I wanted him to come back soon. Life there was painful. It was restrictive to the point of being suffocating. ... I was in the lounge. Not to do anything in particular, of course. After all, I was only allowed to take a walk around the inner sanctum. Ah. Good morning, Empress Sheila. Stessel. ... Hey, you're scaring Empress Sheila. Stand back a bit. As you wish. This is Chancellor Stessel Romanov. I knew the truth. I knew about him and my mother. A warlord stood beside Stessel. It was a soldier from the once great Holy Magic sect. There were few left, but they were supposed to be the ultimate soldiers. Using Mother's influence and the power of his warlord bodyguard, he controls Helper. I wasn't positive, but I assumed he was the one who ruined Patton's reputation and declared him dead. I hated him. Excuse me. Stessel sat next to me, a smile plastered on his face. Only my mother and I were supposed to have access to this lounge, but he waltzed in like he owned the place. Nice day, isn't it? Yes. Did you sleep well last night? No. I didn't want to speak, so I gave simple responses. Your hair is genuinely beautiful. Stessel's fingers touched my hair, sending a chill down my spine. You are being rude, Stessel. Oh. He noticed my hands trembling. ... I knew he saw, but there was nothing else I could do. Pardon my mistake, Empress Sheila. I was so glad to speak to you again that I got carried away. When Stessel stepped back, I relaxed my shoulders. Excuse me. I didn't want to occupy the same space as him for another second, so I stood up to leave. Oh, don't be like that. You wouldn't happen to hate me, would you? ... I believe Pamela tells you to get along with me. Don't speak Mother's name. ... I'm sorry. Don't get too mad. I'm here to show you something fascinating. Stessel pulled a small box out of his pocket after he said that. You look at least a little curious. I finally found what I've been searching for this whole time. Those stubborn Alices hid it well, but at last I managed to steal it. Or reclaim it, rather. What is it? I can obtain the power to end the world, and this is the key. So long as I have this, I could even destroy everything. ... Nothing to be afraid of. I have no interest in destruction, so of course I won't use it in that matter. The important thing is the fact that I could. Do you know what that means? It means the world will bow to me. Excuse me, not to me. I mean, the Helmanian Empire. He says a lot. Stessel, what are you planning? Oh dear, what's the matter? You aren't looking well. Maybe that was too much simulation for you. I'll leave you be for now. Until we meet again. Stessel grinned and left. ... I didn't fully understand, but I knew that Stessel was about to do something bad. He tricked my mother, and he may even have killed my father, not to mention he ran Patton out of Hellman. Was he going to destroy the world next? Knowing him, it was possible. And so I decided I had to do something. After thinking for a few days, I made my decision. I had to do whatever I could. I would steal the dangerous box from Stessel and send it to Patton. I was positive that Patton would know what to do with it. But to do that, it would take more than just me. I worked up the courage to discuss this with Peruel. I wasn't sure if I should, but there was nobody else I could rely on. Peruel was shocked at first, but soon became intrigued and heard me out. That's quite a bold thing to consider, Empress Sheila. I'm stunned. So I wanted to ask a favor. Do. Understood. Let me help. Uh, I've always thought Stessel was suspicious. If there is anything I can help with, I'd be happy to. Thanks. Overcome with emotion, I cried a little. For a week, I worked with Perel to prepare. Most of the time was spent watching Stessel and waiting for an opportunity. Perel talked to her maid friends to nail down Stessel's schedule, while I forced the gods to keep quiet. Eventually, when Stessel was out, we successfully stole the dangerous box from his room. Then I had to flee the castle as soon as possible. I packed clothes, my favorite dining set, a pillow, and a jewel my mother gave me into a bag I received from my late father. Perel laughed at me. What the heck? That's way too much luggage. Oh, really? But I've never been on a journey before. Obviously, since you haven't even left the castle by yourself. She laughed at me, but something about her laugh felt relieving. Don't worry, I'll handle it. I got everything set up in advance. What? Listen, look at this map. This is Langbao, where we are. Take the scout bus that stops by the towns and head to this third spot. Kolsaturdal village. It's a small town, so you might be shocked when you see it. Once you're there, talk to a man named Azak. He should help you meet Prince Patton. Wow! I couldn't believe it had gone so well. I never could have managed this myself. Thank you. Thank you so much. It was nothing. I love you, Empress Sheila. Aren't we friends? Did you set up Sheila to fall into the slaver's hands, or was this an accident? I feel like it has to be an accident because the slavers didn't know about her because she was in disguise, but let's see how it goes. That made me cry a little again. Perel saw it and awkwardly smiled as she comforted me. Also, if anyone finds out you're Empress Sheila, it would get ugly fast, so use this medicine. What's this? Transformation medicine. Oh, and you should wear something else too. Here, you can have my maid clothes. Go on, try it on. Okay. She quickly and adeptly changed my clothes. This is me? Yeah, transformation medicine works wonders. Your skin, hair, and eye color changed. Plus you've got a new hairstyle, so I doubt anyone will notice it at a glance. Wow. It's kind of like there are two Peruels. Have you ever noticed that our faces look a bit alike? That's why I wanted to help you out. You're like a little sister to me. I had to do something as the big sister. I was so happy that I cried a bit again. At 3 in the morning, Peruel and I walked down the inner sanctum's hallway. I've never been up this late in my life. ... What's wrong? Oh, we were in the last room of the inner sanctum. I'd never left without permission before, so I gasped. Now, let's get going. Perel led me to step forward. I sprinted out of the inner sanctum. ... Well, that's a nice view. It's all glowing and stuff. Cool. And then I exited the castle. Wow! The cold wind brushed against me. I looked up and saw a sky as black as an inkblot. It wasn't as if I've never seen it before, but everything felt like a new experience. This is as far as I can go, sorry. Okay, I know. Now hurry, can't let the gods notice. Thank you so much for everything. It was nothing really, you can handle the rest. Yeah! Perel saw me off on my journey. I jumped on the cow bus just before it left the outskirts of town. Compared to the carriages I always used for public duties, I couldn't say it was comfortable, but the mild swaying wasn't bad. The cow bus continued toward the distant town. I was sure it would all work out. This cow bus would take me to Patton. I couldn't hide my excitement, but something was strange. Next thing I knew, I was imprisoned inside a cow carriage. I'm scared. You're okay. You'll be okay. I hugged the girl, trying to calm both her terror and mine. I did as Spirit said, went to Kolsaturdal village and met a man named Ezek. At first I felt relieved that I managed to meet him, but I was soon tied up and placed in a cow carriage. Ezek said he was a slave trader, and we were going to be sold as slaves. My bag of important possessions was stolen. That didn't hurt me because I was merchandise, but I didn't know what might happen later. The other girls all looked hopeless. The melancholy in the cow carriage was thick. Why had this happened to me? I had done exactly as Pirelli said. I should have gotten to see Patton, so what went wrong? What was going to happen to me? Okay, so it sounds like Pirelli did set her up. In that case, question is, what happened to the box? I guess we will know eventually. Oh no, I fell asleep. I can't believe I dreamed all about that. Okay, so she still has the box. I took the box out of the desk where I had securely stored it. The slave traders thought it wouldn't sell for anything, so luckily I got to keep it. Stessel said he could destroy the world with this. I really have to hand it to Patton. And tell him about Stessel's evil plans. But I can say it. I'm a slave now. I've been stripped of all my status and defiled by Master Rance. Patton said if I didn't like it, he would fight Master Rance. If it gets me out of this situation, I'd be glad. I want to show Patton that I'm Sheila. But he said Master Rance is important to the revolution. This is an important time. What if that fight ends with one of them getting hurt? I can't tell him. I can't tell him I'm his sister. I have to give him the box soon, but not now. Soon. That is really sad. And I suppose the events are being rather different from how it played out in Kichiko Rance. Because in Kichiko Rance, it was also Stessel running Hellman and controlling both Pamela and Sheila. But in Kichiko, Sheila was Stessel's daughter with Pamela, and Stessel was using drugs to control both and keep them under his thumb as slaves. He was arguably quite a lot worse than he is in this game. But let us continue on to the next chapter. Proceed to the next chapter. Chapter 4. Mobile Fortress. Activate. Is it a Gundam? Is it Macross? We travel to the Magic Fort. And it does look like some pretty fancy, like a biblically accurate angel. The outlaws were off retrieving Freak's secret weapon at the Magic Fort. Finally here? It's pretty much located in a desert. This place would be better off not existing. So, is that weird building our destination? Indeed, that's the Magic Fort. What a strange design. It barely looks functional as a fortress. I always wondered what a fortress was doing here. Long ago, I used my position as a council member to get it constructed. It's actually my secret base. Your secret base, huh? Nobody's squatting in here, I hope. I wouldn't worry about that. Nobody would want to live here. Plus, it has a fully automated defense system. What kind of defense system? Anyone who approaches will automatically be struck by a magic attack. And when you get closer to the center, it starts hitting you with powerful lightning strikes. So no monster should be near that weird building. That magic defense system sounds like a problem though. Can we even get whatever this secret weapon is? That won't be an issue. I have something that can disable this defense system. Oh yeah? Cool, let's head right. Let's go inside already. Wow, you seem awfully excited. Yeah, I mean, there are artifacts from the Holy Magic sect in there, right? What kind of advanced tech could there be? I wanna see! I wanna learn! I wanna take it apart! Don't take anything apart. Come on, now, let's get in there. Alright. And we have some additions to the Rance mode. Kadami's level 2 sex has unlocked. If sex was so good, why would there be sex 2? So, what do we have? We have a battle for the magic defense device. I guess Shizuka's event, what's strong to magic. And we have some more events. Is there anything new in the trivia section? There is not. In that case, I will end today's episode here and continue tomorrow with the battle for the magic defense device. Hope you have a good day and hope to see you tomorrow. Goodbye.